Hey, so it's Chris here, the piano. We can talk about a bit of stuff I'm noticing in solo piano playing of a kind of improv genre. So not just to say it's to use jazz. It's a bit it's a bit vague, but there's a lot of stuff where people are streaming solo performances these days. For obvious reasons, and there's just a few things I was going to talk about that I think are a couple of observations really. The first one is to do with the left hand. Now, if we're talking about jazz language on the piano, the left hand, everyone knows the left hand mostly kind of in today's language is quite static and not doing that much. There was a time it was different. Where people were actually doing stride. And you know, if you think about what Art Tatum does, he actually incorporates quite mobile left hands in both directions, counterpoint, whatnot. But it's sort of become that, like, if you're not playing a bass line and going whatever or like basic kind of chord voicing. We're not talking about that because that's, you know, different questions, and imagining what there being a trio, a bass player or not, you know, but like trying to recreate that sound. Norton talking about the situation either when people are playing sort of out of tempo stuff or people playing kind of like open free things. When I say free, I mean sort of like with some kind of tonal and material development, not like so the thing you notice a lot of is a kind of static left hand, sort of ecstatic minimalism sort of sound. Sometimes with the odd time change. 1 2 1 2 3. Yeah, I mean the left hand could do more. If you kind of create some sort of synergy between the hands, there's so many more possibilities of what can actually happen, both in terms of harmony and also in terms of movement. That's one thing. So that's, you know, like, and a lot of that comes from this thing where, you know, a lot of the out of time piano playing kind of is very much of this sort of. I think, you know, there's many great players who do play like that, but you know, that is it's quite sort of root guide tones. I mean, it's the difference. like that. It's very just off the cuff. So that's one thing, thinking about what the left hand does. You know, because the left hand, if it's more mobile, especially if you're playing a groove, you know, a solo piano. It immediately creates like more dynamic and fills in things that the drums might have done if you're trying to like doing this sort of Tigran vibes. Yeah, that's one subject. There are more like interesting voicings. How far can you go with that? You know, take the first five notes, 4 notes of any standard or whatever. Let's say Beautiful Love. Alright, let's go. Ah.